Peace to everybody, back with another video. This is John Dillinger. U.S. gangster's grave set to be exhumed. And as you can see here in the screenshot is the gangster John Dillinger. A request to exhume the remains of infamous U.S. gangster John Dillinger has been approved by officials in Indiana. So the Indiana officials has approved for John Dillinger remains to be exhumed. Dillinger's relatives have been pressing for the permit, saying the imposter is buried at Crown Hill Cemetery in Indianapolis. So the relatives of John Dillinger's, they feel as though that it may be an imposter that is buried at the Crown Hill Cemetery in Indianapolis. So if they feel that way, then who else could it be? The FBI says its agents shot dead the gangster in Chicago in 1934, and he was then buried in Indiana State Capitol. So the FBI agents said they shot dead the gangster in Chicago in 1934, and he was then buried in Indiana State Capitol. So you get shot in Chicago, you get buried in Indiana. The disinterment is now planned for 31 December 2019, but the cemetery is fighting the decision in court. So the cemetery is fighting it in court, and of course the disinterment is now planned for 31 December 2019. So it's going to be allegedly exhumed on December 31st, 2019. So that's New Year's Eve. Dillinger's nephew, Michael Thompson, and another family member say they believe that the FBI killed the wrong man at Chicago's Biograph Theater in 1934. So you got the nephew, his name is Michael Thompson, and he and another family member said they believe that the FBI killed the wrong man. Now, why would the FBI kill the wrong man if it's allegedly him? Or if it's not allegedly him? So this happened at Chicago's Biograph Theater in 1934. They say they have evidence that the imposter in the grave has different eye color and fingerprints. So now they're saying that the imposter has different eye color and fingerprints. Well, I mean, to change your eye colors, yeah, you can use contact lenses to change your eye color. It doesn't matter. And then you got fingerprints. Well, your fingerprints are your fingerprints. The FBI has dismissed such arguments as a conspiracy theory, so they have dismissed it automatically as a conspiracy theory that it allegedly had the wrong person. In a tweet in August, the FBI said it had a wealth of information proving that Dillinger was indeed shot dead in Chicago. So here you got the FBI saying that it had a wealth of information proving that Dillinger was indeed shot in Chicago. And of course, here's the FBI Chicago, that the picture of the gun allegedly shot Dillinger that was posted to Twitter on August 1st, 2019. And as you can see, here is the tweet the FBI Chicago had put out on Twitter during that time on August 1st, 2019. Dillinger was described as public enemy number one in the 1930s, the Great Depression era in the U.S. A $10,000 bounty was placed on his head. He led the Dillinger gang, which was accused of a string of bank robberies. So these bank robberies were serious during that time. Dillinger, he was described as public enemy number one in the 1930s, and of course, it happened during the Great Depression era in the U.S. They also had a $10,000 bounty was placed on his head. And of course, he was accused of a string of bank robberies during that time. So, if it's not really Dillinger in the grave, then who else could it be? But the Chicago police had proved that it was, because it had a wealth of information on John Dillinger. So who knows who's who in the grave now until the body can be exhumed or the grave can be exhumed. Leave your comments below. I am out.